Why does it always have to be about a catastrophe? When people threaten you, because I see it as a threat, when you tell them, yeah, no, I'm not, I don't really want to be with anyone. I don't have any plans. I don't want to date. I'm fine on my own, etc., etc. The first thing they say, and correct me if I'm wrong, because that's the standard, is the first thing everyone says. Oh, who's gonna do this when you're ill? Or what happens if when you get old, what are you gonna do? What happens when you're 80 years old? What are you gonna do? Who's going to help you? Who's going to do this? Some people actually said, there was one comment here on on one of my videos, because I do get a lot of trolls as well, a lot of negative comments, which is, I love it because it's like a fuel. I love that. Someone said, what about if there is a war? What about inflation? What about when you're ill? I just, oh, honestly, it's just so ridiculous. It's so dumb. It, can you just, that's your argument then? You should be with someone because war, which is a fair point. I'm not saying that war is a far-fetched scenario. So I should be with someone because war is coming. And the inflation killed me. That was the best. Why? Why is that all you have to say? What do you say to a person who's happy alone like me? Well, let's just say let's just say there will never be a war. There will there will never be any inflation. There will never be, I will never be ill. I will always be capable of my body, whatever. What are you saying then? What is your what is your argument? What do you say? Isn't it crazy that all they say is this, or there will be something bad in your life. So then we'll see then, Joe. Okay, we'll see then. Cool. And it's just so funny. They just keep saying who's going to nurse you, I know a lot of people, they have kids and their kids don't even talk to them. They have partners, they separated, they're in nursing homes, and the nurse looks after them, if that's the case. If I want someone to change my diaper when I am 100 years old, I'm not expecting a partner to be changing my diaper. You know what I mean? Or kids, good for you. If you want kids, go for it. I'm not saying, see again, I'm just sat here in my corner being all happy and content in my corner and smiling and finally happy. And still you don't like it. Still you want me to find someone because old age. Oh, you don't want kids? Who is going to look after you? Do you think your kids will look after you? I honestly don't know anyone. I have parents. Am I looking after them? Thank God they're still healthy and able. But am I being cruel if I say I don't have time and I don't have the energy to be looking after my parents when they're old? Of course we're gonna look after them and my siblings in other ways. What are you talking about? Surely when I'm 90 years old, I can order an Uber to the nursing home. Don't worry. If that's the case, if that's why you're worried about me, it's just constantly a negative thing. And they always make it as if it's when somebody is isolated and when someone is alone and lonely, it's always our fault. Oh, you don't fit in. It's always our fault. You don't fit in. You don't connect with anyone. You need to change. You need to change because you don't fit in. Oh, so I need to change. I need to change. I've tried every single thing in the book. Every single thing. I tried it. Why don't you tell society to change? There is nothing wrong with me. I'm a weirdo. Deal with it. I'm a weirdo and I like to be alone and I like different things that the whole society likes. Why don't you change society? Let's just say I'm a little child, 8 years old, that is a little weirdo. The little kid likes different things. The little boy doesn't like football, doesn't like sports, doesn't like the silly jokes. Why are you telling that little kid to change? Oh, you should try a little bit more. You should just go and play with your friends. You should go and talk to. Why did you tell those kids to go and talk to that kid when that kid is alone? Why don't you tell society to fix its act and go and talk to that person? I'm going to tell you one thing. That is such a one thing from my life. I live in a block of flats, and on my floor there is 3 more flats and mine. So sometimes we happen to all open the door at the same time to go to work, and we bump into each other. And I kid you not, I swear, it's just me saying hello. It's only me, because it's a human thing to say hello. I know I live in London, and it's just everyone is suspicious. We are neighbors. We live on the same floor, and then we take the lift, the elevator to go downstairs, and it's just me saying, so, you okay? How are you? It's just me. And I hate people. You know what I mean? It's just so weird. Teach everyone else to be friendly. Why do I need to be friendly? I'm happy with myself. I'm trying to conform in any way possible, and you still don't like it. Please. Leave us alone. We're happy. Let me know what you guys think. Maybe I'm just completely wrong, but come on. I'm happy and healthy. Why are you forcing another person on me? I'm happy. Don't worry. And if there is a war, these things happen, guys. I'll figure it out then. I hope you have an amazing day.